Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today we have another easy answer random order video for the 100 civics questions of the U.S. Citizenship test. But let's go a little bit faster this time and see how you do. Ready? First up. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote and join a political party. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? The Atlantic Ocean. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. 1900s. World War II. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is an amendment? What is an amendment? It's a change to the Constitution. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? To provide schooling and education. Who vetoes bills? The president. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the political party of the president now? Democratic. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House. Name one right only for United States citizens. To vote in a federal election. Name your U.S. representative. Answers here will vary depending where you live. House.gov. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. 1800s. The Civil War. Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Crow. What is the capital of your state? Of course, answers will vary here depending where you live. What did the Declaration of Independence do? What did the Declaration of Independence do? Said that the United States is free. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To vote in a federal election. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? To obey the laws of the United States. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. 6 years for a senator. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Roosevelt. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did Susan B. Anthony do? She fought for civil rights. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? The Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? When is the last day? April 15th. April 15th. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. 2 years for a U.S. representative. What is one reason colonists came to America? For freedom. Who was president during World War I? World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Vice President is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Who is the governor of your state now? Of course, answers will vary depending where you live. What does the Constitution do? What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans, or people from Africa. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Benjamin Franklin was a U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? Commander-in-chief of the military is the president. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Who is the Chief Justice? Chief Justice is John Roberts. John Roberts. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. The Missouri River. Missouri River. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Of course, here answers will vary depending where you live. What is the name of the national anthem? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Star-Spangled Banner. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The Pacific Ocean. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joe Biden. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day and President's Day. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one U.S. territory. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. John Jay. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. July 4th, 1776. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He fought for civil rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the country's capital. That was fast, but there you have it. You did it. All 100 civics questions. We have slower videos if you need. Thank you for joining me today, though. Please leave questions and comments below, and we will do what we can, as always, to help you find the answers you need. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.